This video, we're going to talk about rounding numbers, especially tens, hundreds, thousands, and even more. So let's go into answering some of the questions. Now, round to the nearest 10, we have 56. Okay, so we have to round 56 to the nearest 10. So the first thing here is to identify the 10 in this number. So we can actually break down 56 into 50 plus 6, right? So this 6 here is what we call the units because it's just a single number. 50 is tens, okay? So the more we have, like let's say we have, let's say 256 now. We can break this down into 200 plus 50 plus 6. Okay, so this would be the hundreds. This would be the tens. This would be the units. And we can also write it here. So the units, the tens, the hundred. And if we have another number, let's say 5, this would be the thousands. If we have another number, say 9, this would be the tens of thousands. So it's just like the order here. Now for 56, coming back here, our tens will be on the 5. Okay, so we have 56. So we have two choices here. We can either round to 50 or round to 60. Okay, because so these are both tens. Now that would depend on the number after the 5. Okay, if the number after the number that we're trying to round, okay, is 5 and above, then we round up. If it's less than 5, we just keep it as it is. So 56, 6 is 5 and above, so we round it up to 60. Okay, 56. The number after the 5 is, it is 5 and above. So we round this up. We can say plus 1. This becomes 60. So that's how you just round numbers. Okay, so 56, if we round this up, this would be 60. 74. Okay, the tens is the 7 here. What's the number after the 7? It's 4. 4 is less than 5, so we're going to round it to 70. 29. Okay, 29. So the 10 is the 2 here. What's the number after the 2? 9. Is 9 5 or more? Yes, so we round it up to 30. 229. Okay, what's the tens here? The tens is the 2 here. Okay, so what's the number after the 2? It's 9. Okay, let me write 229 here. This is the number that we're going to round. What's the number after the 2? Okay, it's 9. Is 9 5 or more? Yes, so we round this up to 230. 842. Again, the tens in this number is 4. Okay, what's the number after the 4? It's 2. Is 2 5 or more? No, it's less than 5, so we round it to 840. Okay, why? Because if you think about it, so let's put 56 here. Let's have 50 and 60. 56 is closer, okay, it's closer to 60 than it's closer to 50. That's the idea of rounding numbers, because this number is closer to 60 than it's closer to 50. So that you round this up. Okay, this number here is 5 or more. This becomes 60. Let's go to rounding to the nearest 100. So we have 121. So again, if you remember, units, tens, 100. So the number that we're going to round is 1. What's the number immediately after 1? It is 2. Is 2 5 or more? No, 2 is less than 5. So we'll round this to 100. So every other number after this, so number 1, becomes a 0. And if you think about it, if you have 100 and 200, 121 is closer to 100 than it's closer to 200. Because you still have 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190 before you get to 200. And here you just have maybe 110, 120. So 1 to 21 is closer to 100 than it is to 200. 483. Okay, the 100 here is 4. The number immediately after 4 is 8. Is 8 5 or more? Yeah, 8 is greater than 5. Okay, so we're going to round this up to 500. So whenever we round up, we just add 1. Okay, plus 1 to this number here. Have 500. The rest becomes 0, 0, because we're trying to round to the nearest 100. So we have to get something 100. 500s, 600, 700. 3912. So if we count unit, tens, hundred, that is thousands. So our focus here is on 9. Okay, what's the number immediately after 9? It is 1. Is 1 5 or more? No. Okay, it's less than 5. So we'll keep this as 3900. 3900. This one we have 12880. So this is 12,880. So the nearest 100, unit, tens, hundred, thousands, tens of thousands. So our 100 here is 80. Is 8, sorry. 8. Okay, 8. And what's the number immediately after 8? Is also 8. Is 8 5 or more? Yes. So we round it up. So this becomes 12,900. Then let's see, to the nearest 1,000. Now we have 3442. Unit, tens, hundred, thousand. So our focus is on the 3 here. What is the number immediately after 3? It's 4. Is 4 5 or more? No, 4 is less than 5. Okay, so we just round it to 3,000. Okay, because we have 3442. We can either round it to up to 4,000 or we can round it to 3,000. We have to round it to the nearest, okay, the nearest 1,000. So and 3442 is closer to 3,000 than it is to 4,000 if you think about it. Okay, and like I said, the number after the 3 is 4. Okay, is 4 5 or more? No. Okay, it's less than 5, so it's gonna be 3,000. 8,830 units, tens, hundred, thousand. So this is where we focus on. What's the number after the 8? Is also 8. Is 8 5 or more? Yes, 8 is 8 is actually greater than 5. So we round this up. So plus 1. This will be 9,000. The nearest 1,000, 9,000. You could try this and maybe put your answers in the comments. But I hope you understand, and I hope this has helped you understand rounding numbers. So in another video, we talk about significant numbers, rounding to significant numbers, decimal places, and all that. So thank you and have a wonderful day. Please like the video, share, subscribe. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you very much.